Hey guys, welcome to my Saints Row Reboot review. Today we will be talking about this this questionable game. I want to talk about the bugs, the glitches, the stuff that I've run into and stuff like that. Now, where do I begin with this game? This game is kind of a disappointment in my opinion. I don't think it's a bad game. I think something that are really fun in this game, like the multiplayer, the wanted missions. You got the side missions too, which they're kind of questionable, but they're fun to do. I mostly the problems I have are the glitches that I've come across. One of them being me having to do a helicopter mission, and then the helicopter, whenever I enter it, it zooms into like first person mode to where I only see the concrete or the water. Another glitch I've run across is some of some of the characters in cutscenes did not appear for some reason. One of them was my main character; he didn't appear. Another glitch I've run across is the weapon decals just keep on like going back to normal instead of staying the weapon colors I chose for it. Another glitch I've run across is literally not being able to see your friend's like name or anything or anything like their saint symbol, which is kind of a problem because I had a hard time trying to find my friend, and I have to like mark down a location to go to so we can meet up and stuff like that. But yeah, those are the only things I've run across in this entire game. The prank systems are pretty fun in this game. Another thing I want to talk about is the story. The story. What is this? What were y'all thinking? Why make the story such a cringe-inducing thing? The original Saints Row was more about you starting up a gang and that gang becoming more powerful throughout all through Stillwater. By the way, somehow y'all misspell Stillwater in this game. Y'all spelt it with two fucking L's, even though there's one. It's the one L, bitch. Jesus Christ. Now getting to the characters, I think that Kevin, Eli, and Nina need a little bit more work. Especially your boss character. I think that he needs a little bit more work instead of acknowledging, oh hey, look, your character's a badass. Hell, let's go ahead and let him mention that he is a badass. I think that was kind of stupid. Like it's not that smart. Hell, I feel like they could have did so much better with this game. There's just, how do you screw this up? Like, how? You could have, like, you could have, like, made it about, like, something else instead of it being like, oh, hey, let's pay our college bills, let's pay our rent, let's do this and that, let's run this city. I mean, the city part I can yeah, let's run the city. But paying college debts and, like, really? Why? That's not fun. That's just stupid. And it's not relatable because nobody has this problem. Now, yeah, there are some people that do have college debt problems, but why put it in a video game? Like, do you really think a video game needs this? Because in my opinion, I don't think it does. I think that y'all could have went with a different type of solution of the reason why they wanted to start up their own, like, empire or something like that. Like, hell, you could have did it like, oh, hey, I'm tired of getting pushed around by the company I work for. Instead of, by the way, I want to mention this is a spoil, but you get fired by the company. I think that was a stupid decision, which that decision pushes you to start making the Saints and stuff. I feel like they could have, been like, oh, hey, look, this company's been pushing me around, and I'm tired of it. I want to fight back, or something like that. Let's run this city. We can literally, like, run it. Like, we don't have to have nobody tell us what to do. We can make millions upon millions. We could do it our way. Now, I want to talk about the the gameplay. The gameplay is just your typical Saints Row 3 through Get Out of Hell gameplay with some changes to it. They added skill points to this game, which, by the way, some of the skill points in this game are really fun. They are. But the worst part is grinding out them skill points to get to that skill. I think it's kind of dumb to do that. Like, literally the highest level in this game is level 20, and I've grinded this game out. I haven't gotten all the achievements yet, but I am gonna get them because I want to be done with this game. Well, then I got the DLC inspection pass after this, but yeah. Yeah, they just need to work more on this game. I think the opening cutscene for this game was kind of dumb. Why tell us, oh yeah, hey, look, this is a few months later when you're already running the Saints and all that, and then it's like, oh, a few months, not a few months, God, jeez, this game just makes me upset. But no, it literally like, oh hey, look, a few months earlier. Oh, hey, let's start up the Saints. Okay, cool. What's the reason why? Because I got fired? Oh. Okay, all right. Yeah, sure. How are we gonna get a place without it being our house? Well, let's go steal it off of a guy instead of, just threatening to kill him or blow him up, But this is Saints Row now. This is the new Saints Row. Some of the jokes in this game did get me. I kind of like the humor that this game has, but some of it's not funny. Hell, you could possibly put a laugh track over this game, and then it'd be 10 times funnier. The story in this game needs a little bit more work. I think that they could have did a lot better with the story. Some of the glitches in this game, like I've mentioned before, they're not that fun to deal with. They're kind of annoying in some parts. Yeah, I'm just like, man, this game, it's not the Saints Row game I wanted, and I've already said this, but it's not. I don't feel like I got a complete satisfaction of playing this game. I think this game could have used a little bit more work instead of it being the whole schlick schlock. Let's get this game out by a year. Literally, like they announced this game last year in August. Like August of 2021 instead of doing it for 2023, which would have been a perfect release date for this game. But by that time, y'all would have had probably better games coming out during that time. Hopefully, we get some really good games for next year instead of this. God, they really screwed this up. Yeah, I think that they could have worked on it more. Literally, they released this in a year. Like they announced it August and released it in August, and this is what we got a year later. I think they should have just went ahead and released it a year later instead of making it a year. Like, just don't make a game in a year. And I feel like some game companies need to learn from this instead of ignoring it and just wanting the money. But that's all they really care about, is just making money instead of giving the fan base of what they want, a new fresh set of like games to take over and own. Hell, the enemies in this game, they they don't feel like gangs like the Lost the Pantheros or whatever the fuck they call the Lost Pantheros I think, the Idols. I wouldn't count Marshall because Marshall's more of a stag type of enemy from like Saints Row 3. The Nawalis, which they're not even in this game. They're mostly just the last bit of this game, which are gang related, and it makes me really upset because we could have gotten so much more in this game. Now, the one thing I want to get to is the customization of vehicle, helicopters, and all that. The vehicle customization is your typical Saints Row with some modified stuff. Um, the helicopters, same way. Now you can add a detached cable to a helicopter. Uh, uh, the weapon customization. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Now I want to talk about the wingsuits customization. Why can we not customize our wingsuits? Like I think that's a problem. I feel like that problem should be fixed. Like let us give the option to customize it. Like what was the point of adding the materials if you could put all the colors on your clothing? Why not the wingsuit? Like I think y'all could have added, I don't know, make it to where you can add like red, blue, green, your average colors, neon colors maybe to a wingsuit. But no, we didn't. We didn't get that, and it kind of made me a little bit disappointed. I think I think they should fix the wingsuiting in this game. I don't like how whenever you go to like land, your character just lands straight on his face, even though your legs were aiming down to the ground and stuff. Um, Now the ult in this game, holy crap! Like I think that was a fun system that they put in to finish off your enemies. I think it has some funny ones. Like if you were to select a fake like toy gun, like your character would do this like little thing where he will air punch the enemy and the enemy would pretend to die. I think that was really funny. Uh, with that, I think they did a great job with the finishers. Um, oh yeah, I never did get to the part about the customization of the base. The base customization, I think it's cool. I just wish there was kind of more cribs where you can customize, which I know they took out the cribs and stuff and only gave us one. But yeah, no, I think the crib customization is cool. Now weapon customization. As I mentioned before, I've come across a glitch where literally my customization, like the one I have right here, just disappeared off my gun. As soon as my game updated to the newest update, all my things were gone. And I re-added them, and then whenever I saved and quit my game, I'll come back on later and got back on it, and my customization for those guns were gone. Um, I think that needs to be fixed in their next update. Uh, Yeah, that's basically all I had to talk about for that. There's not that much to talk about. Well, no, I think them adding like skills, like how they did, and you being able to remove like the upgrades and stuff like that. I think that was a great idea because I kind of got tired of my guns being electric. Like every time I would shoot an enemy, they'll fall down with electric sparks around them. But if I got hit with my own gun, it would have electrocuted me too. Now I want to get to the end of this game where the final guy was literally just a guy who was like, "Oh, I'm a better version than you. I could do better things than you. I'm basically better than you. And I'm gonna be a better friend than how you were to your friends." I think that was stupid, and it was just a stupid gimmick. Why add it into this game? Y'all could have did so much more, but you know, this game, it's just it needs a lot more work. And you wanna know what I think about this stupid fucking ending? This is what I think.